Well, hello everybody, I'm very sorry about that. I am much delayed starting and I can only apologise. It's been an insanely busy day. It has of course been the launch of Season 2 of my podcast Chazingdra Chats, dream teams and life stories of people in the Pokémon community. And this week's episode features Candy Eevee, fantastic Pokémon content creator, video, essays and tales and things, all animated too. Had a great chat with her, do check out that episode if you haven't already, and Season 2 is off to a good start. Unfortunately, I had to get all sorts of new graphics and things together today in order to launch Season 2, so I apologise that I'm very late joining you tonight, but bound to happen sometimes. We're here, and we're ready to dive back into my childhood copy of Pokémon Blue. And tonight, we will go deep within the Seafoam Islands and find Articuno nestled within. Might we even have time to have a go at Zapdos as well? It's going to take a good number of Ultra Balls, let me tell you now. We may well fail, we may well have to reset, but hopefully, we'll be able to blaze on through and catch Articuno, add it to the team. This is my Catch 'em All quest, trying to catch all the Pokemon there are, playing through every Pokemon generation in order, in the run-up to Generation 10, Winds and Waves next year. I cannot wait to get going with all of the generations on this quest, but of course we're kicking things off with the very first one, the original FireRed and LeafGreen, Pokémon Blue and Red. So everybody, hope you've had a fantastic Wednesday. You're over halfway through the week, congratulations. Let me know how your days have been. And we'll get right into the nostalgia, the memories, potentially your childhood, or if you're new to Generation 1, and I hope you enjoy experiencing a whole new thing. Back in our day, what we used to play. And also, of course, Pokemon Pokopia drops, well, tomorrow/today. If you've been playing that, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know how your playthroughs are going, and the same goes for FireRed and LeafGreen. Let me catch up with the chat here. Crabsy, Ronnie, great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for being my moderators as well. AD, good to see you. Arcanthius as well. Thank you for being here. Mighty. JD, I'm glad you enjoyed the Candy Eevee episode. Hotbine, fantastic to have you here. Puppet Pup, great to see you in the chat. A new name, always a pleasure. Let me know your favourite Pokemon. I'm sorry again that I'm late. To your favourite Pokemon at one shine, Andrew knows. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Well, enjoy that. I'm going to have to check that out. And hello to you, Gil, as well. Always a pleasure. So everybody, kick back, relax. You're going to have to, because we're about to encounter a Snorlax, our second Snorlax that we're going to try and capture before we head on to Seafoam Islands and Articuno. Let's kick off the Catch 'em All quest. Brilliant. At some point as well, what I will do is finish this backdrop, because in fact, it remains unfinished. Let's just enjoy... Wait a second. Let's just enjoy the nostalgic sounds as we get into Pokemon Blue. Ah, yes. Is it going to be Chansey next on this carousel? I think it's fixed, you know. I thought it wasn't fixed when I was younger, but it's always Chansey second. Squirtle, and then does it go Gloom? Yeah. Something's going on. If that's quite quiet, then I apologise, but we're good to go now. Bulbasaur, and what's coming up next? Porygon. Cannot wait to add Porygon to the team. Alrighty, everybody. It's Snorlax time. Fortunately, we have Percy, our Butterfree, that can put it to sleep. Also, we have Ultra Balls. Snorlax was designed to be caught in Great Balls, so I think we should actually be okay with this. What I'll do, because we're quite a few levels higher now than the Snorlax. Also, fun fact, whenever you save in Pokemon Generation 1, whichever direction you're facing, you will start the game again facing downwards. That's just something I've noticed. Getting the other two starters, I will, yeah, I'll be completing Pokédex as far as I can, so we'll have to play through the other cartridge as well, just to complete the Pokédex. So I'll restart a Red to get Bulbasaur, restart again to get Charmander, and trade it over. All of the Pokemon that are feasibly available at this point, I'll be trying to add to the Pokédex in my playthrough of all the generations. And yeah, what's your favourite Pokemon, Puppet Plug? Right, it's Snorlax time. By which I mean let's play the Pokeflute. Oh yeah, sounds the Oat Challenge going, Hotbine. Oh, Pokopia. Can't play Midnight. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to give Pokopia a miss myself. Let's enjoy the Pokeflute's strings. Actually, I think Pokeflute is played like a recorder. Anyway. We've already caught Snorlax, but we may as well catch this one. Free Snorlax, why not? Who knows, it might be shiny if we were to trade it to Gen 2. Let's try Psybeam. Might be better to lead with Snuffle. No, that's not bad damage. We don't want to confuse and have it hit itself. Try a Sleep Powder now, actually, so it doesn't rest. Nice. Hello, Logan. Great to see you. Yeah, I'm not so into simulation games myself, so I'm thinking I won't play Pokémon. But the reviews are incredible, so that could tempt me. I'll watch some playthrough footage and see. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's come back to where Pokemon all began. Woke up, so let's try and put it back to sleep before it can use rest. Good, we didn't miss. Confusion. Oof. That was a bit close for comfort. It's a fantastic sprite, isn't it? I don't, as I've said before, I don't know why 1 foot is in the air. I think it's just to make room for his health bar. Right. I think we have 20 ultras. Yeah. I reckon 1 will do the trick. Beautiful. Everyone is Gen 3 Kanto again. I know, it's so exciting. What a time to be alive. As someone who didn't love ZA, it's great to go back to the classic retro games. Snorlax, this one we will call... Candy Eevee's episode came out. Sweetie. Because, fun fact, in the episode that released today, Candy Eevee says that she debated with the name Sweetie Eevee. The one Ultra Ball, love to see it. Thank you for being here, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm sorry I'm late. We are playing through the original Pokemon, and we will head to Articuno soon. First, we've got to do Cycling Road. Game could be a bit lower or voice a bit higher. Okay. How about if I just move the microphone? How's that? Ronnie, have you listened to Candy Eevee's episode? I hope you enjoy it when you do. We're going riding together. For a ride with my girlfriend. How sweet. It's sold on department store. There's a long path over water. If that's Cycling Road, then that's behind you. But sure. Thank you, Ronnie. Cycling Road is down, of course, by the sea. It's a great ride. In other words, on your bike. There we go. And a bunch of trainers too, which will be useful experience for us. So who do we need to level up next? Actually, it is Persevere, isn't it? Great. Our team is Blastoise, Butterfree, Gengar, Sandslash, Vulpix, which will be Ninetales, and Pikachu, that will be Raichu. This is good. Persevere has a good matchup into these. I don't always use these Pokemon. It's nice to be able to play through and just play the game, you know, rather than Shiny Hunt, rather than do any particular quest. Just play the game and enjoy it. It was a fairly short one, Ronnie, yeah. Took some editing. Fair enough, Gil. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it when you do finish it. We're Pokemon this round Gen 2. True, how many would have to be shiny if you could start getting suspicious of a country being tampered with? 2, I would start getting suspicious, probably. The first would be a thrill. Classic biker terminology. We just want to hang. What's it to you? Also, when we're in... oh, you're still on level 36. When we're in future, we'll have another go at this fire zone, see if we can catch a elusive Kangaskhan or Chansey or Tauros. Nice bike. Hand it over. Wow. Tell me you're a cue ball without telling me you're a cue ball. Glad you like it, Alpine. Favourite Gen 1 bird legendary, that's why you tuned in. Oh, nice. Well, thank you, Puppet. We will get there. Yeah, Articuno is my favourite legendary of all time. So I don't have much of an interest anymore. Yeah, I really enjoyed it at first, Legend ZA. Then the DLC just got too grindy. What would you reckon, Crabsy? When would you get suspicious of any random shinies? Fair enough, Logan. Yeah, nice. I'm tempted to add it to the team, to be honest. But I think we just stick with the OGs. That's a better story, isn't it? Moltres the most, fair enough. Ah, Puppy, you're a fan of the TCG. I know that Jay will love chatting to you. I personally don't follow the TCG that closely myself. Yeah, Articuno Zapdos on Moltres, everybody. It is definitely Articuno for me, not just the design, and you can see the Articuno behind me there. But also, just Ice is such a rare type in Generation 1. To be fair, Electric and Fire kind of too, but Ice even more so, I think. And Ice Flying, what a combination. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Gengar is just a massive unit in Pokemon Generation 1 running. Forget it, who needs your bike? What a lovely bike theme it is, though. I think Gengar just looks a bit silly running. Good evening to you, Luke. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Who is tuning into Lee's Pocopia stream today? I'm tempted to check in with it, just because, again, I don't know. I'm on the fence about Pocopia myself. Focus energy, that's fine, because I don't think you can hurt me. Zapdos slogan, okay. All three are cool, for sure. You can do it, Davian, you can do it. That shiny Charmander is just around the corner. Davian, Davian, Davian. Two of those hooks next to the Zapdos. We have a lot of Zapdos love, interesting. Hello everybody, thanks for being here. I'm Charlie Merriman, I'm Merry by name and I'm Merry by nature, and I'm very merry to have you here today. Sorry I was late starting, busy day, what with launching Season 2 of my podcast, Chazingdra Chats, Life Stories and Dream Teams of the Pokemon community. You can listen to Candy Eevee's episode right now on the channel. Hey, losing, get away from me. Yeah, I had to brush up on, or produce all kinds of new graphics. I'm going with a different theme for the thumbnails and so on for the show. Constant improvement. That's what it's all about. That's the best mindset to have. What do you all think of the new thumbnails? I've also done an A/B test with different quotes that she said over the course of the recording. We'll see which one performs best. I'm really interested to see. Yellow Team Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, I did as well, but not for any particular reason. I'm so sorry, Gengar, but I'm about to make you lick a Weezing. I think you should wash your mouth out with soap afterwards. Fully paralysed, we'd love to see it. Of course, Gengar is perfect lead against Weezing because of self-destruct. Articuno for you, Luke. Yeah, on the same wavelength. Recent Pokeballs podcast. I did not, Damien. How was it? Oh, I want to check our stats, actually. Kaboom. You can also get to Fuchsia from Vermilion using a coastal road. Also, about 1,200 euros just hunting, let's go. Ah, fair enough. I'm excited to play through FireRed LeafGreen again, but of course, because I'm now playing through the game that FireRed LeafGreen are based on, it's hard to fit it in. I know Lick is slower, but it conserves Nightshade PP. Okay, that really is quite slow with Nightshade. Looking forward to getting... Nightshade always does a set amount of damage. I'm looking forward to getting moves that do more. There's no Shadow Ball in Gen 1. In fact, Ghost moves are pretty scarce in Gen 1. All different preferences, so it's interesting. Oh, I agree. You like thumbnail. Fantastic. Thank you, Oddbine. I wanted to go down the route of more... of other podcasts on YouTube, basically. Gen 10 Pocopia, fair enough. I hope you enjoy Caddy Eevee's episode of Chazingdra Chats as well, Damien. Like my Pokemon Ferocious. They tear up enemies. Okay. I wouldn't say Weezing is that ferocious, but maybe that's just me. Just smelly. I will find all the trainers. I'm a completionist. And it's useful money and experience. Should have said money before experience. Switch whenever you get around starting something less used. Dugong is less used. I'd be tempted to use a Dugong. Incidentally, the idea of flamethrower into a Grimer is kind of gross. It's just like you can picture it boiling. If anything, sometimes you wonder if some moves should be super effective against certain Pokemon rather than certain types. Like, I feel like flamethrower should be super effective against Grimer, but not necessarily against poison, you know what I mean? Yeah, I suggest Dugong, Logan. Don't know what made me think of Dugong. A Safari Zone Pokemon like Tauros, that'd be cool. Yeah, those are my 2 suggestions. Any other suggestions, everybody? I also like to go with the less used, so good to hear it, Logan. Harassing people with my vicious Pokemon. Great. OG Red and Blue instead of remakes, what can't handle for Gen 2? Oh yeah, for sure. Well, this is the whole point. I want to play through every Pokemon generation. In order. That's the quest. And catch them all as I go. Alright. So on to Fuchsia. We actually aren't riding that fast here, are we? What do you want, kiddo? Lapras is a good shout. Weepinbell, Dugong, Chansey, Jinx, Rhyhorn, Rapidash. Yeah, good suggestion. Yeah, a trade Pokemon would be good. It's the only way to get Jinx, Lickitung, Mr. Mime, and there's another one. Jinx, Lickitung, Mr. Mime, and Farfetch'd. Is by in-game trade, so that's a good shout. Coughing in its gas. Interesting. Yeah, that could work. The original cartridge, yeah. I'd like to give Dugong a go, you know. This is the thing with Pokemon, right? I could just start a new playthrough immediately again. Just use new Pokemon. Game Boy Printer, I don't. Gil, I don't. It would be cool, it'd be a cool piece of hardware, and if anything, I could see myself becoming a collector of retro gaming stuff. So yeah, I'd be down for a Game Boy Printer. AD, good to see ya. 1-7, then decide on Team of 6 to do the Team Rainbow Rocket story. Nice! That's very cool, Damien. Good luck with that. Hello everybody, we are progressing down Cycling Road in order to get to Articuno. I could barely bump you out of here. How threatening. No money and fighting kids. We've got money. How dare you? I reckon our in-game character is wealthier than this guy. We keep beating trainers, what can I say? We do keep spending money too, so we've got to bear that in mind. Time to use Cloyster, very cool. And what a shiny. I would love to shiny hunt Shelder in FireRed LeafGreen, actually. Because Shelder itself is orange, then the Cloyster goes a blue. Actually, I'd like to do a monotype shiny one in FireRed LeafGreen at some point. I'd also like to do a Dream Team quest. Maybe after my Silver Dream Team quest. Where I've got 2 targets, 4 to go. I'm setting up for the mischievous egg hatching. I'll hopefully do that on stream in not too long. We keep getting the power. We're very fortunate here with Jazz, our Gengar. Ooh, the crit, you'll have to see it. Ah, and the full power. We're running out of PP, but that's great. Yeah, just so many quests that you can do in Pokemon. Always. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. All likes and subscribes appreciated. I'm Charlie Merriman, Merry by name, Merry by nature, and I'm very merry to welcome you to the stream. Good stuff is lying around on Cycling Road. We will cycle up in order to battle more trainers. Question for you all. Does it bother you, / do you like it, do you not like it, that I'm playing on original hardware here? Would you rather just have the game footage rather than a camera pointing at a Game Boy? Because I think it adds a certain charm, personally. But I totally get if, you know, you'd rather it looked better. I think I would want to see someone playing a Game Boy. But I'd be intrigued to hear your thoughts. Using the Lucario BW2 playthrough, even though he's the first playthrough. Yeah, fair enough, Logan. Sometimes, you know, you stick with what you like. And sometimes that's a good thing. Also go for Articuno. Well, yeah, of course, Puppet. If it's your favourite Puppet, then you should absolutely go for Articuno. Shiny Quest in some kind. Yeah, nice. For me, I probably won't play FireRed LeafGreen for a little bit since I'm doing Blue right now. Original Hardware Superior. That's good to hear. That's great. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm taking further suggestions. Not that fast. Okay. This is my childhood Game Boy Advance SP and my childhood cartridge. Love the original hardware. I used to do it because I was a world's Pokemon. Yeah, true. Thank you, Jay. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Try and learn Dream Eater. Let's go. That's so good with Hypnosis. Yes. Okay, so we need Hypnosis, obviously. What do we forget? FireRed could be useful. Lick is nice for the power. Nightshade's also good though. Lick or Confuse Ray, do we forget? I think we keep Lick. And it's a ghost move. Let's do that. Game where I watch someone playing on it. Okay, that's good, Puppet. Prefer OG hardware, but you do all the SP, it's so good for GP games. Nice, yeah. Oh yeah, it would be nice to play on a Game Boy Color, but just the backlight makes playing on a Game Boy Advance SP the preference here. Dream Eater, nice. Pocopia, yeah, fair enough. Cozy, yeah, I agree, it is cozy. Let's switch into Birthday or Blastoise. Yeah, agrees. Nostalgia, good. Yeah, Game Boy Advance SP was OP, you could say. Serve is great. I'm looking forward to when we learn Hydro Pump with Birthday. Named after Pokemon's birthday, by the way, not my own. Watching over a mate shoulder. That's great to hear, Hotbine. I aim to bring about those feelings. Something quite interesting. Well, strength. Haven't used strength yet in battle. I love racing downhill. Oh, speaking of which, let's have Birthday out front. In later games, the bike is much faster. So this is pretty chill, actually. I'm used to it being faster. So everybody, how are your Wednesdays? What did you get up to today? As I say, I was just getting Candy Eevee's episode of my podcast ready to drop, discover her life story, and the 6 Pokemon she chooses for her dream team. To those who have watched or listened to it, I'd love to hear your takeaways, your insights, your favourite bits from the episode. That's one of my favourite things about doing the podcast, you know. The feedback. Because so often it feels like you're releasing videos into the abyss. I can see water being super effective against Grimer and Muck as well, right? It just dissolves them. But not poison in general, but Grimer and Muck. It's an interesting question. I need to work out again. Are you looking for adventure? Sure am. You know what, let's clear out this channel first. It'd be cool if a unique Pokemon appeared in the pond on Cycling Road or in the grass. I think Slugma appears only here in Generation 2. Regular day work, fair enough. Old-fashioned at lunch with your co-workers. Oh, fair enough. What's your dad play when you were younger? Wow. Ah, the memories. Huge antenna as well. She never got into Pokemon all that much. I play Rezella. Fair enough. the classic. If I'd got into Zelda when I was younger, I'd be a diehard fan. I just, diehard fan now, I mean. It kind of passed me by. But I love everything about it. I just don't have the nostalgia for it because I didn't play when I was younger. That's amazing though, Jane. Palkia one more watching me in Pokemon Blue phased on Shiny Medicham. Wow! First species you found shiny. Very cool, Hotbine. Congratulations, what have you nicknamed that Medicham? Did you copy of... Oh, that's really cool. Pokemon Red. Ah, the memories. Hello, Ariel. Great to see you. How's it going? How is your new shiny Caterpie? How exciting. I hope that Blueberry is doing well. I know it'll grow into that nickname. Right now, it's just a golden Caterpie. Your oldest son this weekend. Wow, so good. That'll be very special, Hotline. Again, I so appreciate the stories you shared in my Why Do You Love Pokemon video. Really touching. Some of my favourite clips are from you. Sure, I lost weight there. The NPC dialogue in Pokemon. In Generation 1, it's a different vibe. Nintendo Power in the house, it lets you go in the Prima Player's Guide. Nice! Nintendo Power! Now we're talking. Oh, I should have switched Persevere to the front. I will do that now. Even though, in Generation 1, fun fact, Poison is super effective against Bug. Pokecham 30, very cool. You can take that for days. The Poison's annoying. Hello everybody, welcome in. We're playing Gen 1. You might be playing through FireRed LeafGreen at the moment. We're going back to where it all began. The games that FireRed LeafGreen are based on, Red and Blue. Playing Blue, I'm on my way to Seafoam Islands. Catch ourselves an Articuno in my Catch 'em All quest. Playing through each of the generations in order and catching all the Pokemon that are practically possible as I go. Sorry, that dinging is quite annoying. I'll just mute the Game Boy for now. Oh, thank you, Hotbine. Come on, Percy. Pound, you can take that. You can't take that. Okay. Every Caterpie is Blueberry. Beautiful Butterfree. Nice! They do grow so fast, don't they? Tear in my eyes as I say that. Now we want Circuit. Our Pikachu. Wasn't it just Super Sweet JD? Tell you what, I'm delighted to report. I was about to say deleted. I'm delighted to report that I'm getting a bunch of new subscribers through streaming this challenge. So welcome everybody. If you're tuning in for the first time, thank you for being here. I love the retro Pokemon games. If you don't know me, I'm a host and commentator for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series, as well, of course, as a content creator. And yeah, just love experiencing Pokemon stories with you all. I will be turning this quest into multiple videos, and just thank you for being along for the ride. I'm in that younger stage of YouTube where I'm throwing paint at the wall and seeing what sticks, so join me and it'll be fantastic to have you. Just thrilled that people like me are up for going back to where Pokemon all began in the 30th anniversary year. That makes it hard to steer. Da, da, da. The stats we got on these streams last week were insane, like 2,500 per stream. Views and concurrent views like 70-ish, which is amazing. So thank you all for your support. I believe we can get back up there. Don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. That's a meta comment, isn't it? Don't... It's a notice. Don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. Yeah, they anticipated people getting frustrated with the game. Okay. Now we'll go up the various channels. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, yeah. Well, your support has been phenomenal. Level 17 as recover, which is 20 PP in Gen 3. Yeah, goodness. Good luck to you, Gil, for that. Oh, those recover Pokemon. It's like catching Mewtwo in Gen 1. Not that far from 4,500, yeah. Thank you, Ariel, yeah. Let's keep it going. I think it could be a big year for the channel this year. I think we can easily hit 10,000. My channel anniversary is actually, it's about a month away. It's April the 10th. Oh, I get planning some things. I started all this in 2024. Yeah, April 2024. So yeah, coming up in 2 years. Crazy. It's been a productive time. Sam Fran, great to see you. Thank you for being here. And also, San Francisco, location of this year's Pokemon World Championships. Thank you for hopping into the chat. You finished the 3DS Pokemon Blue run a few days before Pokemon Day and wrapped up a Switch LeafGreen run yesterday. I had fun with both, but you actually think you like Blue more. Definitely nostalgia talking. Yes, exactly that. I prefer Pokemon Silver to Soul Silver. For example, even though I know that Soul Silver is a better game, the nostalgia will make me choose the original Silver. Thank you for hopping into the chat, Sam Fran. What's your favourite Pokemon? Thank you so much, Hotbine. Yes, if I can do it, anyone can. I hope your channel is going well as well, Hotbine. Thank you, Gil. Extra views and subs you think from the video. Oh, of course! Sharing it with your friends about. I'm glad you enjoyed sharing it, and no, thank you for being a part of the video. I need to catch a few Z's. So now we want to level up Circuit. The most exciting time of year for a CCG as the games gets flipped on its head. Feels so fresh. Yeah, we have the same with VGC. Whenever the format rotates, it's it just feels like a breath of fresh air. Jay, great to see you. How's it going? How has your Wednesday been? Gen 1 coughing. Yeah, it's different, isn't it, Hotbine? They've kind of the face and skull and crossbones are the other way around in Gen 1. All of these little quirks in Generation 1. I'm looking forward to making a video about each of the generations I play for this quest. Maybe multiple videos out of each generation. A love letter to each of them. Having said that, I've barely played the 3DS era of Pokemon. I didn't love Pokemon X and Y, to be honest with you. So I'm intrigued to play it as part of this quest and see where that gets us. Lovely words for Jay. Jay. Very fresh indeed. For sure, Jay. We just hold our breath and see what Champions has in store for us. Try a lot through VGC. I think you like Rowlet. Very cool. Yes, I'm a caster for VGC, Sam Fran. I don't know if you watch the streams. Great to have you here. Be ready to fight for your beliefs. We're going to have Thighs of Steel, our player character, after cycling uphill on the cycling road. Up over one of those. Why isn't it a choke, my friend? That's approaching 100 subs. Nice! Lovely comments on them, very heartening. That's fantastic. I'm just glad you're having fun, Hotbine. Congratulations, very well deserved. I will take my time, girl. Why, you... Some Pokemon need element stones to evolve. That's true, but not you, Machoke. Wrong again. Speaking of taking my time, at least we're making a lot of money. What's your favourite Gen 1 electric Pokemon, everybody? Your options are Electabuzz, Magnemite, Magneton, Voltorb, Electrode, Jolteon, Pikachu, Raichu. Zapdos. I've still got to Siege Earthquake, actually. Ooh, could have switched into Jazz the Gengar. I think we can take this. Look at that! Wow. I was thinking today... Oh, and what's my answer to the question? When I say Jolteon, you know, I think my favourites kind of come in and out of rotation, so to speak. But, yeah, Jolteon I don't think I've ever used, so I'm intrigued by it at the moment. Voltorb at the abandoned power plant. Ah, yes, dropping that hint, because otherwise you have no idea where the power plant is. That it exists, even. I got my Voltorb at the abandoned power plant. Such a cool little hint. Okay, and we've battled you. Ah, have we battled you? Yes, we have. Ah, okay, so we haven't been down this road. It's a notice. Watch out for discarded items. I think it must be an item finder job, and it's hard to use the item finder when you're on a downhill slope. All Pokemon are unique. Even Pokemon of the same type and level grow at different rates. What a place to have these signs. Who's reading them? You can't stop. Or barely. A or B button to stay in place while on a slope. Oh! That's useful. I didn't know that. Route 17, Solon City to Fuchsia. Yeah, I battled you. Cycling road, slope ends here. Lovely. Excellent. Let me catch up on these messages. Pretty much an attempt to get all fans back after Black and White. Maybe. That's a good point, Ariel. That's a very good point. I hadn't thought about it like that. Content creation in this community. Yeah, absolutely. Must have been good you got a good amount of prep sets in this afternoon. Continue working on the script this evening. Yeah, good, thanks. Just getting Candy Eva's episode of the podcast ready. Jay. Raichu for you. Raichu. Pikachu. Fair enough. Yeah, understandable to get a lot of that love. Cycling road, no pedestrians permitted. Scarlet playthrough, remember using the gift Flying Pikachu all the way through and having it turn to Raichu as one of your races. Nice! Now I think there's a trade for a Lucky Tongue up here. I'm looking for Slowbro. Want to try one for Lucky Tongue? Yes, I do. But I don't have a Slowbro yet. But after Seafoam Islands, we will. Pallet Town is in the west. It is in the west. There are people swimming. Again, I think that's behind you, mate, but okay. What was I going to say? I'm not sure. Any hidden item here? No. What do you have to say, Mr. Man? Second road is all uphill from here, yeah. These guys are bird keepers, so we should be fine with Pikachu here. With Circuit. Yeah, and then we'll have a go in the Safari Zone, see if we can finally catch Kangaskhan, Torres, or Chansey. You see some fishing too. Yeah, this Spearo's seen better days. I think you can get... Maybe you can catch Fearow out in this grass, actually. Should be useful for the decks. I need to stock up on like 50 Ultra Balls though for ARTICUNO. Also, Zapdos is a notoriously difficult catch. 39, very good. Also, the Articuno is level 50. So it could easily tear through the team. Maybe I should have come back from Articuno later. But when I played through Pokemon for the first time, I encountered Articuno as soon as I could. So that's what we're going to do. Candles. I should put Flamethrower to the top, shouldn't I? Nice. Press select, you can change the order of moves. Fun fact, if you're playing FireRed LeafGreen and use the item finder where Snorlax was, then you can find the leftovers. You have to use the item finder. You can't just find it by pressing A. My fave Pokemon hunting area. What bird cry do we reckon it did? Cockaroo! That's what it looked like. Now, what is this bird he's holding? It looks like just a random bird, to be honest. It doesn't look like a Pokemon. It could be Spearow, though. Switching Flamethrower to the top is all well and good if you remember you've done that. Yeah, the Spearow sprite is really good. So is Dojiro, to be honest. Look at that. Look at that sea Pokemon on weekends. Spearow we've got. I'll have to see if Wildfire appear here at some point. It would be good to add to the team. Check every grassy area for new Pokemon. So has anyone played Pokopia? Are people excited for Pokopia? As I say, I think I might give it a miss because I don't tend to go for simulation games, but it does have incredible reviews, which might sway me. Mirror Move can be great. I don't know why birds can learn Mirror Move. Maybe because of being parrots? I don't know. Speaking of bike, I'll get on my bike. Let's see if we can find a Fearow here. Maybe it doesn't appear in the wild. Dojo we've got. Yeah, absolutely, Ronnie. I'm slightly thinking how typical. The one game that I'm like, no, I'll give this one a miss is the one that gets the most incredible reviews. It is expensive, yeah. I mean, Switch 2 games generally are expensive. Download it on Monday. Fair enough. Let's pick it up. About to call your game store about whether I'll do midnight release. Fair enough. I wish we had more bricks and mortar video game stores in the UK. I don't know if people have found this around the world, but hey, we do. We can find Fearow here. A lot of bricks and mortar video game stores and other stores, of course, have just been shutting down. There are barely any left in the UK now. Have you been finding that around the world? I wish we had the equivalent of GameStop. I'd love just go to a game store. Thank you for nice. Maybe you could call your shiny Charmander when you get it. Connect. Oh, we don't confuse it. I am at Chazingdra across all socials, everybody, and my Discord is linked below. It'll be a pleasure to see you in there. And my email is linked below if you want to get in touch. Nice! In the decks. That's a real shame, Ronnie. I remember when game stores were new. With its huge and magnificent wings, it can keep aloft without ever having to land for rest. I mean, it would have to land at some point. We will nickname this Fearow in honour of Pokopia. Why don't we just call him Pokopia? Putting in the name of a Pokemon game before it even existed. Excellent. Right, Safari Zone. Let's see if we can catch a Kangaskhan, a Tauros, or a Chansey. I think those are the only three we need. And then onto the Seafoam Islands, where Articuno is going to put up a fight. For a moment there, I thought that this guy, when he was facing away, was just the Snorlax sprite. I thought there was a random Snorlax in the Pokemon Center, but it's just a bald head. Look at that. CEX, yeah, it probably is Krabsy. There isn't really one near me. Four nearby down to 2. Wow. 4 though, that's a lot to have nearby. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm thinking of... So I've got the Earthquake TM. I'm thinking of teaching it... So either Sandslash or Blastoise can learn it. I was thinking of teaching it to Blastoise actually, because at least with Sandslash we have ground and normal moves. Whereas with Blastoise it's only... Actually, we have water and normal. But also in Generation 1, grass doesn't resist ground. So he could be super effective against Venusaur with Earthquake. It can be pretty epic to have Blastoise be the one to deal with Venusaur. But of course it's boosted with Sandslash. I think I'll just have to see before the Elite Four who'd be a better learner of it. Right, will this finally be the time that we catch a Kangaskhan? Let's find out. I'm giving the Safari people enough of my money, to be honest. It's about time. Maybe I should try using baits or rocks or something. But I've only ever really thrown balls in this fire zone. There's a white background. Oh no. Kangaskhan, not Kangaskhan't. Exactly that. We Kangaskhan. Yes, we Kangaskhan. Can we catch it? Yes, we Kangaskhan. That'll be my mantra when we find one. Thank you for that, Damien. Oops, I didn't mean to use the fireball. I hope we don't catch this. Okay. Fine. Need a round. Card shops in the UK, so I've always been surprised that game shops are charged so much. I know. Card games anyone can pick up, whereas video games, obviously, you need a console, I guess. It's a shame that Taurus and Chansey don't seem to appear in this area alongside Kangaskhan, because that'd be efficient. Maybe I should look for areas where all three of them appear for efficiency. I feel like, though, it's Taurus and Chansey and Kangaskhan and Pinsir or something like that. Maybe that isn't a perfect overlap. All we know is that Kangaskhan appears in this area. We have all these Pokemon. True, yeah. People do buy games digitally. I far prefer having a hard copy, though. Call me old-fashioned. But nothing beats it. I have the digital copy of Shining Pearl, and I wish I had physical. Even though it's useful not to have to switch game cards every single time. Actually, I was looking on eBay for just empty Shining Pearl cases. Here we go. Yes, we Kangaskhan. Yes, we Kangaskhan. Okay, yeah, it's Kangaskhan. I'm going to be baking up a Kangaskhan later if anyone wants to join me. I've actually just been on my summer holiday. I've been working on my Kangaskhan. Did you hear about the fighting Pokemon crossed with Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan. You know the actor Daniel Radcliffe? Cross him with the Kangaskhan, he got Kangaskhan. Anyone have any friends called Janet? Kangaskhan. I will just keep going. I will just keep going. And by the way, Ariel, I see that you've shared some jokes in the Discord. I'm looking forward to reading them. Discord is linked below, everybody. It'll be a pleasure to see you in there. We love a bad joke in there. And by bad, I mean brilliant. Right. Here we go. Yes, we Kangaskhan. Okay, we Kangaskhan. Oh, that's good, Jay. Why is GameStop not the best? Abomasnow says yes, we Kangaskhan. Thank you, Abomasnow. Yeah, I think so, Jay. I don't think it's worth it. You're up charge. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Joan. I didn't realise you had explained. Apologies. Kangas, yeah, nice, Cramsy. We're on the same wavelength, Damien, with Kangas Tan. Unfortunately not Kangas San Fran. Where are the Pokemon World Championships this year? Kangas San Fran. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Ariel. You know how much I love them. What's your Pseudo-Wudo one, Damien, again? Remind me. They are, as far as that encounters are quick. We are running out of steps quickly, of course. All it takes is one successful capture to catch the Pokemon. I know that's an obvious thing to say, but that's how we must content ourselves if the Pokemon breaks out. No. I need to get a bit closer to me. I'm reaching a bit. We'll lower this. There we go. This is my competitor map from EYC with Mega Charizard X. It's time to show it off. Not that you can really see it, but as far as I am for the rare encounters. Good luck to you, Gil. How many followers on X does Pseudo-Wudo have? None, because he blocks them all. Nice. Very good. Blocking the way. Yeah. Very good, Damien. Love a Johto joke. You know me. Johto Gen 2, my favourite. Good name for a shiny Rattata. Glisten. Incisor. Floss. Floss could be good. Makes your teeth shiny. Thank you, Gil. I really don't want to have to resort to bait and rock strats, to be honest. We have all these Pokemon, just not the Kangaskhan. Female. Yeah, I think Floss could work. I think Floss is a shortened version of a female name, actually, in the UK. Parasect we also have. Excellent. Come on, Kang. Let's get one more Kang encounter in. Meanwhile, everybody, in the evenings I have been looking for a shiny Gene Ditto in order to set up for my mischievous egg hatching hunt for my Pokemon Silver Dream Team quest. Now, in Generation 2, yeah, some Pokemon can harbour a shiny gene, and that means that the offspring are more likely to be shiny. And the way to work it out is if you have your scripted, the red Gyarados that everyone has to encounter in that game, in the daycare, and you put a Ditto with it, if you get the message brimming with energy, then you have a shiny Gene Ditto. The thing is, it's a 1 in 128 chance, much better than the 1 in 8,192 odds. And then the offspring will be 1 in 64 chance if the offspring can be either gender. So I thought it would be a good way. A, Misdreavus is my favourite ghost type Pokemon. I'm excited to add it to the team. And normally it's only available in the post-game of Generation 2, so it's rare to be able to play through the game with it. But B... Ah, another Kangaskhan, excellent. But B... It's a mechanic unique to Generation 2, and so I'm excited to show people about it in the video that will come out about that. I need to make my Toaded Island Leatherber video so much to go. I'm excited for that. Silver Dream Team Quest. Pokemon Silver, my favourite game of all time. Love Gen 2 and Johto. That's my preference. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'll stream that at some point. But I do enjoy shiny hunting as well. I love anything with heart and soul in the Pokemon games. But for now, this Kangaskhan. What's our mantra? Yes, we Kangaskhan. Okay, it stayed. Do I try throwing something else? No. Goodness me. And it's off. So maybe I should. Nice. I'm excited for Gen 3 as well. Hotline Habit. Oh, immediate! Another Kangaskhan. We've got to throw an immediate ball. Yes, we Kangaskhan. The immediate run. Yeah, fair enough. I know that you can do that, Sensible, and thank you for hopping into the chat. Great to see you. I want to do this totally glitchless. Pearl is good, Luke. Pearl is good. Thanks, AD. Always vote yes to Kanga. Yeah, well, not on our side. Heart and Gen 2, I see you. Exactly that, Damien. Looking forward to doing more scripted content this year. Or at least different kinds. Well, still no Kang. Right, it's time to stock up on Ultra Balls, everybody, and head for the Seafoam Islands. Thanks for the tips, Sanfran. Bait, rock ball, maybe. I don't know, Damien. But even then, it's not guaranteed, right? Oh, we need to go to the mart, actually. Get a money's worth out of cut in this town. We've got Lapras. 8 feet. That's amazing. Lapras has 8 feet, everybody knows. 8 feet tall. We would like to buy Ultra Balls. How many do we have? We have 19. And I think we'll need at least 50. So that's 31. Gonna have to do this manually. Now, do we have the money for this? 37,200. Oh no, we do. Great. Useful for our quest anyway. Good. And I think I have enough supplies, otherwise, famous lost words. But good! And Rosary first joined fully yourself. Very exciting. Memories of those original Pokemon games we owned ourselves. And the battle facilities in Emerald. Goodness me. Now, do we have space in the box? Because actually, Seafoam Islands, there's a bunch of new Pokemon to catch. Oh, we filled that box for us. Good thing I checked. Switch to a fresh new box. Rich, good to see you doing well. Thanks. We're about to head to Seafoam Islands for ARTICUNO. perfect Pokemon game do you think, Jay? Apart from the broken RNG for shinies, but yes. How are you doing, Rich? How's your Wednesday been? Hope you enjoy Candy Eevee's episode of Chazingdra Chats that dropped today. Here we go, right, a whole new route. Let's save to mark the occasion. Never mind it. Yeah, I never mind the water too. Also the dive spots. Diving. Oh, so good. In Gen 3. I'm so glad we got that back in Gen 10, it seems. Okay. Candles out front. Yes, that's what we want. Alrighty. There's a swimmer Charlie in Generation 2, I think. I've just realised it's stupid leading candles, isn't it? We'll have to switch train. Nearly at 4,500 subscribers, everybody, so all help towards that goal. Massively appreciated. Has anyone been watching any playthroughs of Pokopia yet? I know that my good friend Lee Osiris was doing one today. I'd be intrigued to hear your thoughts. And how's FireRed LeafGreen going for you all if you're playing? Saving and diving Gen 3. Oh, diving was so special. Actually shiny hunt today, Clam Pearl for Gorobis in Gen 3. Oh, I got it in like half odds. That was a very blessed Dream Team quest, actually. I'll make a video about that at some point. I'm looking forward to it. All of the hunts are under odds, including the Kyogre. I love to get shiny Relicanth as well. I love a turquoise shiny, and Relicanth, oh, such a great colour. Not even play the Generation 1 games. Wow! Oh, you can feel the nostalgia. That's so fascinating. Thank you for sharing that, Jay. It's great that you can feel it too. Calm down and ask, Ice-type ask to chill. Very good. Kind of butchered. Speaking that out loud. How do you calm down an Ice-type? Ask it to chill. Exactly that, Arrow. It depresses me that your command of English is so good that you can make jokes. My knowledge of Danish, I'm like nowhere near being able to do that. Excuse me. Horsey! Looking forward to adding a Horsey to the team. My favourite Pokemon is Kingdra. Fan of some of her work, so we catch up tomorrow. Nice! Glad you had a good Wednesday. Well, enjoy it, Rich, and thank you as ever for your support of the channel. Massively appreciated. You prefer Hunter, just has a deep sea vibes. Fair enough, Gil. Yeah, I do prefer Gorobis overall, clearly. But, now I've used Gorobis, definitely up for trying Hunter. Does have deep sea vibes, actually. All sorts of animals that we have no idea exist because they're just deep under the ocean. Thank you very much, Ronnie. Mod wishing me bless you. Appreciated. That's chilly. If I learn Dungeon Preschool, exactly that. Watch out for Tentacle. That's one we have to add to our collection, to be fair. See that? Sea Route 19. Didn't know it put sea before it, that's interesting. Fuchsia City to Seafoam Islands. Entirely optional. When I was younger, I thought Seafoam Islands were compulsory, but no. You can just surf south of Pallet Town to get to Cinema and totally avoid the Seafoam Islands. But Articuno is my favourite legendary. We've got my Articuno sort of totem behind me cheering us on. So let's absolutely go for it. Nothing worse than trying to catch a Pokemon like Articuno, and then you realise you need to open a new box. That's something that we had to deal with in Generation 1 that you never do in later Pokemon games. You have to open a new box in order to catch any Pokemon. Because if you're trying to catch Pokemon and the box is full, it will just say there's no room for more Pokemon. Oh, that caught me out a couple of times when I was younger and it was crushing. Here we go. The surf theme. Classic. Look at the Sea to Forget, that's ominous. Also, we don't have a Pokemon with flying in the party, so that's good. I hope we do need Flash for Sea Farm Islands. That would be very annoying. Might check, actually. It's easy enough to get back anyway. Seven bike teams anymore, that was one of the best tracks. Yeah, true, Gil. I like that you see it from the perspective of music. Pokemon games and music, they're just... what insane music Pokemon games have. We're so lucky. I think getting rid of Confuse Ray was the right decision, because we want more PP for attacking moves that we don't have to have our opponent in sleep for. We are switch training for our candles. 4 candles. I distinctly remember a line... That's a fun bit of dialogue. I distinctly remember a line in the Master Guide. I played through the Pokemon Master Guide when I was younger. That said something like, swimmers don't have much room for change in their trunks. So you won't get much money from them. And it's true. I don't know if you noticed, but you don't tend to get that much money out of swimmers. For days. Good thing we've got strength. It's good that the HM moves in Gen 1 are actually serviceable in battle, right? Excellent. I wish they kept that. Because then I don't think people would mind HMs half as much. Thank you for messing with that, Moses. I can beat Pokemon at swimming. I don't think you can, mate. Listening to a great podcast at the moment called The Museum of Pop Culture. It's very, very British based, so to anyone elsewhere in the world, I'm not sure it would make too much sense, but it tells of pop culture from Britain over the past, I don't know, century or so, or 50 years. Heard about Mr. Blobby and Noel Edmonds, and also recently listened about Stock Aitken and Waterman, who wrote the most incredible... They had the most incredible roster of hits, like Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up, Kylie Minogue, and all sorts. They're just really fascinating tales that we don't get to hear. It's like a more exciting version of reading a Wikipedia page. So I recommend that. Any podcasts you've listened to that are good? I also recommend my own podcast. Chazingdra Chat streams scenes and life stories of people in the Pokemon community. Also, level 40, very nice. Remember level 40 was kind of seen as the pinnacle in Generation 2 because Claire's Kingdra was level 40. A must before the Elite Four. I see a couple of islands. Good. Hello, Jeroen. Good to see you. Doing very well, thank you. On our way to ARTICUNO. How are you doing? How has your day been? Next up, Persevere. Now, this is always the nerve-wracking thing, isn't it? When you're surfing in Pokemon, you're just surrounded by water, you have nothing to get your bearings. Cool there's no heads-up display, though. It's cool that that's literally all we see, just surrounded. That's a mood. I'm going to take a picture, actually, of this. Just filmed it. It's a mood. Hello, Zesty. Good to see you. How are you doing? That was a weird time to come into the stream, but we're on our way to the Seafoam Islands. Not very eventful. Fair enough. Got the one on the strange Kadabra lore story once. Once being a kid comes from the FireRed Pokédex entry. Oh, okay. So what does it say? Happened one morning. A boy with extrasensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into Kadabra. That's crazy. Wow, I didn't know that, Jay. Those Pokédex entries. Are there different Pokédex entries between Red and Blue? Oh wow, look at these. Waters are treacherous. So that'd be interesting to compare. Danish, but they go from being comedy-based to political and historical. The British one, that sounds Google, check it out. Yeah, I think you might like it. I know you're a comedy fan, Ariel. What's your favourite podcast, Ariel? I know you're a connoisseur. Did you just catch Kangaskhan and Taurus back to back? Oh my goodness, girl, congratulations. I do think that Kangaskhan and Taurus are easier to catch in FireRed LeafGreen. I don't remember Kangaskhan being that difficult in FireRed LeafGreen. Like, the ball was shaking no more than once in our attempts. Imagine going for a shiny Kangaskhan. Oh, so good. Safari Week's in June, everybody. It's only 3 months away. Oh, can't believe I'm saying that. Always comes around so fast. I'm looking forward to going all in for Safari Week this year. Embracing the retro gaming side of things. That I'm looking for with the channel, really. Anyone excited for Safari Week? I know it's a few months away, but any other shiny hunters in the chat? Don't apologise. I'm glad you shared it. That's crazy. First Taurus right after you finally got Kangaskhan. Wow! Confusion, nice. I won't be Damien, but enjoy Pokopia if you're doing. Yeah, I'd be intrigued to hear if any of you are playing Pokopia tomorrow. Brian, good to see you. This game and this music will always be comfort and sense of memory being 11 years old on so many car rides. Yes, exactly that. Brian, we cut from the same cloth. Welcome in. I'm Charlie Merriman. I'm merry by name and I'm merry by nature, and I'm very merry to welcome you to the stream. So, what's your favourite Pokemon, Brian? Appreciate you sharing your thoughts. Far more than anything else I've streamed, this quest, Generation 1, has elicited the most people just jumping into chat, having never jumped into chat before, sharing memories, and I love that. Wait, Goldeen and Butterfree are basically the same cry. I hope she sends out another Goldeen so we can compare. Limited memory, of course, on these original cartridges. Handball the game, fair enough. Are you gonna buy the game, Damien? Yeah, trivia is what it's all about. I love trivia so much. Ooh, first time seeing Sea King in the game. That's a great sprite, actually. Really good. Just started shiny hunting, managed to finally get shiny Charmander and FireRed. Nice. Just going to hunt Larvitar and Crystal, FireRed, HGSS or Platinum. I'd always say go with the original generation. And in Crystal, I'm actually going for Larvitar and Crystal myself. On the peak of Mount Silver, it appears 9% of the time, and then Pupitar 1% of the time, so it's not as bad as a 5% hunt. Hard Gold also would be cool though. You could do a Safari hunt for that. And you can get it at a lower... Actually no, you can get it at a low level in Crystal as well. You could also Shiny Gene Egg Hatch it, but then you need to find a Shiny Gene Ditto, which takes its own time. Swim to Seafoam Islands. That's where we're going. Circuit will clear up here. I'm looking forward to evolving with our evolution stones. Oh yeah, Pokédex entries is a whole thing. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. I'm glad you enjoyed the commentary. And no, thanks for having me. That's very kind of you to say. Loudred, the monster with perfect Goofy. That's a great answer. Loudred. Not enough people choose Loudred. Have you seen it in Detective Pikachu in the film? Beatboxing. Such a great idea. Well, Ninetales next entry in Sun Moon, where it just wants people in its territory to hurry up and move. That's so interesting. I haven't remembered that Dex entry. Thank you, Senso. Yes. I think there are a few things cozier than shiny hunting. And the main activity is not the shiny hunt, it's the podcast you have on, or the YouTube you're watching, or etc. It must keep you dry and water. True. That's definitely the female theme, but that's a male sprite. They've only done one swimmer sprite, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people don't understand the appeal of shiny hunting, but it's because the shiny hunting is not the main activity. So you're a shiny hunter yourself, Sentinel. Very cool. Danish podcast called 100% Comedy. Comedians are invited to do an hour interview during the cast. Random words or topics are brought up. The comedian has to provide jokes on the spot. That's fun. That's a really good idea. I actually did that at EUIC. Someone filmed a little content piece with me about he just chucked me Pokemon names and I had to come up with jokes on the spot. It was a really good challenge, actually. I think the main issue with Seafoam Islands will actually be conserving PP, power points. Because we want to save our ethers for the Elite Four. I think Detective Pikachu was great as well, Gil. I think they did a fantastic job with it. DTQ and Gen 5, all normal Pokemon. Lillipup and still searching for Patrat. Oh, nice. Good luck to you, Brian. Also, Patrat is such an underrated shiny, I think. It's like, it's top tier for me. Mimikyu's Dex entry was crazy. Yeah, exactly. It's the same with Cubone. I can't believe how dark Cubone's Pokédex entry is. Just want to give it a hug, look after it. Oh, have you not seen it, Brian? Yeah, absolutely no. Loudred. I don't think you'll be disappointed with its depiction. It's actually not that long to get to Seafoam Islands now. I got a cramp. That's brutal. It's kind of drowning. This is our first wild encounter while surfing, which is crazy. Level 5. Oh, an Ultra Ball will be fine. In fact, we could just Great Ball. Save it for ARTICUNO. Oh, come on. Thank you for not poisoning. Dream Sim and Shining Quest. Nice. That's the best way. Just enjoy some content while Shining Hunting. Love to hear it. I could just switch here. Come on, Great Ball. It's level 5. Ugh. Fine, we'll switch in and Sleep Powder. Historical about each royalty that have reigned in Denmark from the very beginning. The episodes of times they fit the actual time of the reigns or some short time longer. That's interesting, Al. That's a good idea. But there must be a lot to say about some of the shorter reigns, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced by that concept. Add to the list of must-watch. No, of course, Brian. Tentacle, there we go. Nothing about Cubone that story because it became when you first ever played through in Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. Fair enough. Well, good. Cubone will be alright, though. Drifts in shallow seas. Anglers who hook them by accident are often punished by stinging acid. We will nickname Tentacle on the way to Seafoam Islands, Froth. Good. Yeah, true. I haven't thought about how Mewtwo looks in that movie, Joe. It is a bit creepy. The way some of the Pokemon look in that film, it is a bit creepy. Like Apom. But it's a really good film. Ludicolo's hilarious. These hedges lining the ocean, only in Pokemon. Oh, I'm not sure I've seen the Mewtwo plush for the movie. Oh dear, I have to look that up. Withdraw paying dividends now. Ideally we want special moves here. Cloyster and Shadow have massive defense stats. Oh, that's not too bad. Likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody. I am at Chazingdra across all socials, X, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and of course on YouTube. Check out my podcast, Chazingdra Chat. Season 2 started today, featuring Candy Eevee, animation Pokemon content creator. And plenty of exciting guests lined up. And there are 90 episodes of the show where this one came from, so make sure you check it out. And there's plenty more content on the channel too. And as I say, I am leaning into other kind of scripted content and more on the channel, so lots to look forward to. It'd be great to have you along for the ride. My Discord is linked below. It'd be great to see you in there. My email's linked below too if you want to get in touch. And become a channel member for perks like bonus videos like Candy Eevee's Rapidash round. Bonus questions that I gave to Candy Eevee, which only the channel members and patrons get to hear. So you can become a channel member or a patron, and my Patreon and YouTube channel membership links are below. Be great to have you, but for now, just thank you so much for hanging with me for tonight's stream. Going all the way back to the start of Pokemon in the 30th anniversary. So I can ride my Pokemon. You could, if you had Surf. And we've spoken of Pokemon related to some show. Interesting. Seafoam Islands, we're approaching. It's hard to know if you've missed any trainers, because The sea is just so vast in Gen 1. Don't love that we one-shot the Seadra. I've got Horsey and Seadra behind me. Kingdra's my favourite Pokemon. And I wish Seadra had a bit more bulk to it, but there we go. Can't be perfect. That was a crit anyway. We've got a fish for some of these Pokemon. Seadra sprite is so good. You can see it on the backdrop there as well. Look at that. Such a cool Pokemon. Love seahorses, unless you couldn't tell. Or in case you couldn't tell. First one was torture, but you didn't choose it. You asked your dad to help you type in your name and you just kept playing until the first battle and handed it over to me. Oh, wow! That's interesting, Gil. You didn't even choose your first Pokemon. So what was the first starter Pokemon that you chose? Quit it. There's a huge cavern underneath this island. Okay, it's candles time again. So we'll switch train. Here we go. Seafoam Islands. Oh, there's a random trainer here, so we'll just fight them. Horses in the back, nice. What does that mean, Ariel? Or are you referring to me having horses behind me? China with fire a year later. Oh, okay. Interesting, girl. So you prefer the fire anyway. Do you think that's because of your dad, or do you just reckon you prefer it anyway? Yeah, loads of new Pokemon for us to catch in Seafoam Islands. But we do want to save our Pokeballs for Articuno. Supersonic's annoying. You can do it, Jazz. Nice. It really does seem to be one hit, one miss, one hit, one miss when you're confused. I don't know if that's a programmed thing. You see? And are we going to hit the next one? Oh. Snap out anyway. I don't think there are any trainers in Seafoam Islands. Want to float with me? Whatever floats your boat. Okay. Super potion. I want to give to Snuffle as well. Save our hypers. Show me something like that. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you might be right. Let's go with whatever design you like more. Told you it's very special because of that story. I think we would have chosen Trico. But hey, fate had other plans. Maybe your dad thought that you'd like Torchic the most. Now the puns you can do with the Sea King. Yes! Exactly that, Ariel. Seafoam Islands. Here we go, everybody. Oh, good. We don't need Flash. Oh, it's got the Viridian Forest theme. I forgot that. I thought it would be Mount Moon. That's really interesting. Probably going to need this Pokemon. Staryu. Yeah, we do. You should be in the water, my friend. And also what we should do is lead with Butterfree. So we have Sleep Banner. Oh, encountering your first legendary is always so special. I'm excited to experience Articuno in Gen 1 again. Go back to when I was younger. I was obsessed with Articuno when I was younger. I think my brother loved Articuno too, so I'm sure that's part of it. Hopefully we don't knock out here. Okay. We have confused as well. That's fair enough, cool. But he would have had to move the cursor in order to choose Torchic, so... It is time, Hotbine. Alright, Ultra Ball, here we go. We've got 49. Okay. Nice. Staryu, we are going to nickname... Oh, first let's look at the Pokédex entry. Starshape. An enigmatic Pokemon that can effortlessly regenerate any appendage it loses in battle. We'll call Staryu... That should definitely be a star icon, but there you go. I love the different icons they have in Generation 2. I love how much more diverse they are. Staryu we're going to call... Nova. As in Supernova. Then a Starmie could be Supernova, but we'll probably just evolve this one. Excellent. I don't know why we turned around just then. Oh, is it the first choice? Oh, fair enough. Oh, we're going to find so many items here as well, aren't we? Seal, we need you. Oh, I should have switched Butterfree to the front. It's good that was just a one-ball catch on the previous one, because we need to save our Ultra Balls for ARTICUNO. Corral was fine. Fair enough. Catch them all quest, so we'll catch as many Pokemon as we can that are available in each of the generations. Have to do some trading as well. Confusion is annoying. So this will save us time later. Seal the deal, exactly. And we've sealed the deal. I do like sealing, it's underrated. The protruding horn on its head is very hard. It is used for bashing through thick ice. We will call Seal... Alaska. After baked Alaska, the dessert. Oh, if you press start, then you can just nickname the Pokemon. You don't have to go to find the end option. I've just learned that. Alaska. Ah, yes, strength. Another new one? No. I think Slowpoke appears here as well. I think Slowpoke is blue exclusive and Psyduck is red exclusive. And I personally far prefer Slowpoke, so I will take that. We've got to push this into the hole. Haven't baked Alaska in so long. Oh, Krabby. Oh, I think we got you. I think we caught you. Oh, let's put Butterfree out front. You grew up in Alaska? Wow, Brian, that must be fascinating. What was that like? Let me just see if I've caught Krabby already. Oh, you Krabby. Yeah, there we go, we've got Krabby. This is such a good theme. I love the Viridian Forest theme. It's so unique. There was a Pokeball there. Yeah, no, on the battle screen, Ronnie, it doesn't show a Pokeball. That's only in later generations. But we did have a Pokeball next to it in the Pokedex. British Fudge disappears quickly as it doesn't mind, doesn't it magically reappear? I know! British Fudge is just the best. I was just thinking the other day, I need to have more fudge in the house. I don't have fudge noses. Very cold and very dark. Oh. Fair enough, Brian. Wow. Summers are great, but winters can be difficult to get through, I'm sure. Oh. So many water types in Gen 1. I think water is still the most populous type. Something I'd love to do at some point is shiny hunt for the legendary birds. You can shiny hunt in Gen 1. They won't appear shiny, they'll appear shiny when you trade them to Gen 2. Or, yeah, and you'd have to look at the stats. Ooh, Shelder, we need you. You have to look at the stats, and if the numbers match certain values, then you could have shiny. It's still 1 in 8,192 chance. It's a different kind of hunt. But it's one I'd love to try. Ultra Ball. I'm sure it's beautiful. I'd love to experience it. That's another in the decks. Awesome nature with mountains. I'd love to go to Denmark as well. You love fudge, but you can't stop. Yeah, Fudge Kitchen in the UK is dangerous. It's amazing. Did you get fudge when you were here for EYC, Ariel? By Valve. Its hard shell repels any kind of attack. It is vulnerable only when its shell is open. Yeah, we'll call Shelder Snap. Snaps shut. We should have Crackle and Pop at some point as well. Shout out to anyone who likes Crispies. Do we really have to go into the menu and use strength every single time? That's one thing. Red and blue aren't very streamlined. You also don't have to do the boulders in order to get out of Seafoam Islands, but you do in order to get to Articuno, because there's a current on the bottom floor where Articuno is. And it means you can't swim there, it will just take you immediately out. Which is cool. It's cool that even in Gen 1 they were experimenting with that, because some of you will remember the tides and the currents in Generation 3. So moving the boulders down blocks the current, so you can access Articuno. The attention to detail, I'll tell you. Ah, the memories. Take a couple of steps. Ooh. Slow Bro, that would be great to catch now. It might take a few Pokeballs, but let's give it a go. Find Slow Bro before Slow Poke, sure. We're running out of sleep powers as well, and we definitely want some for Articuno, so that's something to bear in mind. Actually, we should probably have whittled down its health first. Let's use Snuffle. Yeah, you wouldn't expect them in Generation 1 to be playing with things like current in the games. And I love that they do. They had such high hopes for this game and such a vision. And the passion is just evident through playing through the game. Do we Sleep Powder or do we Thunderwave? I will Sleep Powder. Can't leave UK without Walker's Shortbread. Ah, yes. I'm sure there would have been much better fudge around London, but obviously you wouldn't have had much time to explore. Blue Ups, people like to work together to find every secret. Exactly that, Gil. So good. So much more sinister in Gen 1. I guess it does. Yeah, it's a good point, Hotbine. I'm just looking at it now. It's definitely massive, the shell. I think because of space limitation, that has to be sort of curled around the front. It's really interesting. Nice, first try. Slowbro. Well, we haven't called a Slowpoke yet. Let's just read the decks. Hermit Crab. 503. Same as Blastoise, which is interesting, the height. The Shelder that is latched onto Slowpoke's tail is said to feed on the host's leftover scraps. Ah. I don't know how that works because it's attached. Yeah, we will call Slowbro. I think we'll just call him Owl. Because he's got a shoulder biting his tail. Right, let's save. Still haven't found any items on the ground, which I'm not mad about. That's a dugong. We should also catch you. Oh, goodness gracious me. I'm going to be careful about my boxes and Pokeballs. MPP for sleep powder, but all we need is one, really, for us to get... Well, actually, it's good to have a few options. Unless in Rio, I see next year is in London. Stop being so soon, you arrive Thursday night and leave Monday morning, miss way too many hours. Yeah, fair enough. But it also makes sense to book an earlier flight. Oof. That is no damage. Thank you for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. All likes appreciated. And subscribe if you're new, it'd be great to have you. Nearly at 4,500 subscribers. Buzzes Rio I see earlier. Yeah, absolutely that hotline. The confusion we don't love. What's I running out? Oh, we could have stun spored. What am I thinking? Okay. I agree. Dugong is underrated. I'm glad that I think it saw some play in the competitive Pokemon Go scene. I really like Dugong. Also, I love Ice. Ice is my favourite type. Nice. We are filling up these pages. Sea Lion as well. 5-7. Stores thermal energy in its body, swims at a steady 8 knots even in intensely cold waters. So it's slow and steady, and we're going to nickname Dugong. There's another icy well ice cream, gelato. Alaska evolves into gelato. I think that's a great name for a Dugong, actually, if I do say so myself. Nice. Exactly that hotbind. Good stuff. It is expensive, yeah. Yes. Yeah, because the interest list is made public soon, isn't it, for Worlds? Yeah, it's definitely a trip that you need to justify. Oh, dig would be annoying. I think it would take us to the entrance of the cave, and I nearly clicked it by accident. Hello, Ferret. Good to see you. Going very well, thank you. We are making our way to Articuno. Got a couple of ladder options here. We'll go down the other one first. Have I been down here? Oh, no, I haven't. Okay, here's another one. Sure, there are lots of hidden items that we're missing here as well. I think the only Pokemon left that we need from here is Slowpoke. And we haven't even done any fishing. It's impressive. Pokemon just want to come and say hello. Hey. I am a seasoned Pokemon player, and I know when there's a hidden item. Oh, that's that ladder. Okay. I had to spot it from a mile off. Yeah, exactly that area. We've got to make the trip worth it. Oh, okay. I think we're going to persevere. We're going to preserve, I mean, our persevere. I'll circuit out in front instead for Thunderwave. Editing and going through first, you got the 4th shiny badge quest today. Mariana to 3,122. That's nothing. It's great to hear. Ooh, look at this. I wonder if Kingler appears here as well. Yeah, I guess you're right. California is expensive. I was in Anaheim last year for Worlds, commentating for VGC, and oh, Psyduck! I thought Psyduck only appeared in red. Okay. What a crazy sound that is. Hello everybody, we are filling our Pokédex like nobody's business here. And we're about to find ARTICUNO. Ooh, Quick Attack did quite big damage. Oh no! Oh, it's 1 HP, it's literally 1 HP. Okay, we're going to try a Great Ball. What I should have done is just gone for the ARTICUNO and come back for all these Pokemon later, but it will save us time. Nice. We're going to call Psyduck, Duck. While lulling its enemies with its vacant look, this wily Pokemon will use psychokinetic power. I don't think it's wily, look at it. Fun Pokemon though, what a great sprite. Very cool. Psyduck we will nickname Quackers. It helps me to not nickname them actually, so I can immediately see in the PC what we've caught and what we haven't, but here we go, it's more fun this way. Quackers. PC, nice. Chances of making a lightning career and qualify while not realistic. Quite unlike, hey, you could do it, Ariel, I believe. Okay, this dungeon has just kind of exploded with possibility. There are now so many floors and so many ladders to take. Oh, I tell you what. Also, my Gen 1 Master Guide when I was younger had... In a dungeon like this, it would have on every floor what Pokemon could appear. And whether it was common, uncommon, or rare. It was amazing. So helpful. Oh, very nice. See, that's true. Are you planning to play NAICJ? Very cool if so. Can we surf here yet? Or is the current too strong? Oh no, look, the current's taking me. Where are we? I was going to say, must be a nice and there. I'd love to go to an NIC one day. Where are we? I think we'll be able to see ARTICUNO here, maybe? True, yeah, good go, we're going. Danger, fast current, indeed. Yeah, this... Oh, it's just cut off, but ARTICUNO is on that island just up there. Tempting. It'd be good to have a repel, I think, because there are no random shinies in Gen 1, but... Oh well, we can make it work. Boulders might change the flow of water. There's your hint. Let's play it NS if it's big and way too expensive. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Stay hydrated, everybody. Wow, I don't think I've had any water since I started streaming. We will not find Wild Starmie because it's a stone evolution. I think in later games they've been far more lax. You'll have stone evolutions appearing, trade evolutions appearing. Not in Gen 1. Oh no. Ooh! Kingler, we should probably catch you. Yeah, I wonder if it'll come back to Ohio. I think Thunderwave is 100% accurate in Gen 1. Also, I thought Kingler had one massive pincer. It's definitely both in the Gen 1 sprite. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. We do have Revives, fortunately. It's a great sprite, though. Very cool. I'll mute that because the dinging's annoying. Guillotine, that's a one-hit KO move, I think. Good job, Circuit. I'll revive you. Lick. Lick the crab. Love that return next season. Just about the extent of non-UK tournaments. Yeah, fair enough, Jane. I think it's good that you're being sensible about it. Scandinavia, that'd be amazing. Yeah, there's normally a Swedish one. It's Prague this time, isn't it? But, I'm sure Stockholm or one of the Swedish ones will come back. Alright, that's another thing my Gen 1 Master Guide says. Ooh, it broke out. Great to have Jazz here, just immune to these attacks. It said, wait until the Pokemon's fully paralysed and then start throwing Ultra Balls. But that's not how it works. It's just random, any turn that it's fully paralysed or not. Kingler, caught it. Pinsir. Kingler the Pinsir Pokemon, not Pinsir. The large Pinsir has 10,000 HP of crushing power. I think that's horsepower. This is before high horsepower the move was invented. However, its huge size makes it unwieldy to use, and yet, yeah, they've made both Pinsir the same size. It's a great sprite, but it's not entirely accurate, is it? Yeah, we're gonna call Kingler Mayo. I was thinking of eating crab then, I apologise to you, Kingler. I do have to be careful about filling up a box. But we can always come back to the ARTICUNO, so... Oh, another. Max Elixir, very good. Go to Rose of Copenhagen. Nice, you've got tickets. Very nice. That's exciting. Yeah, I don't really play much Go. I enjoyed getting back into it when the world was opening up after lockdown, though. So, here we want to do this. Okay, so first we want to move that boulder. Indianapolis, less than 2 hours, so I can't really play. Fair enough. And less than 2 hours in the US is really good, isn't it? In the UK, we are constantly mind-blown by the length of some distances that you have to deal with, of drives and things. Like, I remember interviewing Quick Panic for my podcast, Chazingdra Chats. And him saying, oh yeah, we had a 24-hour drive from X to Y. And I was like, way to be. Like, I can't even. But that's how I got into Pokemon, playing on those car journeys. Presumably under street lamps, because there was no backlight on the original Game Boys, and that's the whole thing. Nice. I think if you fall through the hole, you'll just land on your surfing Pokemon. Which is fun. So maybe that's that, but we still need to push some boulders down from the upper floor, I think? Because the current was still going on this floor. So let's work that out. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether it's an up ladder or a down ladder. I wonder if Golduck appears in here as well. Lots of aquatic Pokemon. Speaking of which, I've been watching Lawkeeper Toby's video about Pokemon fossils. I love fossil Pokemon. It's fascinating, I recommend it. Oh yeah, we've got to push that down the hole. Okay. It's a good thing there aren't items lying on the ground here, because A, we don't have much space in the bag, and B, it just slow us up. If we go down here, can we get around? No. Okay. Ah, we've got to fall down the hole, I think. Yeah, here we go. Nice. I thought we were going to fall down the next hole, though. That's when Stockholm one day, from what you've seen, such a nice distance, going over the hole, very cool. True, yeah, also, literally. Yeah, Sweden is beautiful. Copenhagen is beautiful. I don't know if I've talked to you, Errol, about someone who went to Copenhagen. I was there for a few days, holiday with family, and the tap water was amazing. Just delicious. I know that sounds so weird, but so clean. Really cool things to do. Yeah, I loved it. An expensive place as I gather, but again, I was with family, so I was kind of shielded from that, which is very fortunate. Lucky. I think I've got to get to the other side as well. If I fall down the boulder hole... Is there a boulder hole over here? Boulder hole. Cloister's also a water stone evolution, so I won't find any of those wild. Yeah, if we fall down here... Oh no! Ah, I've got to go to the other side. Okay. Hello, Lou. Good to see you. How's it going, Lou? Speaking of Pokemon Go, here's Pokemon Go and VGC Caster in the chat. Lou. We're playing the original Pokemon, as you can see, Lou. Exciting as FireRed LeafGreen is, we're going back to where it all began. We're going to catch Articuno, which might take many, many Ultra Balls. But I believe. Do you believe? How you doing, Lou? What's new with Lou? Ways of time talking English and Swedish, Norwegian, even though quite a lot of parts of the language is similar. That's interesting. That because of your schooling. So spread out all over the world. That's a seriously interesting conversation. I'm glad to hear it. Hello, Heath. I guess it does, actually. And yes, we do have Pikachu on the team, Lou. Just for you. It's not just for you. But I hope you appreciate it. If I go up another floor, maybe, then I can fall down. Nearest annual Pokemon tournament, even nearer than one of the locals. Interesting. Even nearer. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that. That's fascinating. Have I gone up or down? I think I've gone down. Thank you, Lou. Your belief means a lot. No, that's how we go up. First we've got to sort out this boulder puzzle. We've got to block the currents with these boulders. That's exactly it. There we go, Luke. When was the last time you played Gen 1, Lou? This is my first time. 20 plus years, probably. I had to have the cartridge replaced as my childhood copy of Pokémon Blue and my childhood Game Boy Advance SP. Ah, here we go. I think this is looking promising. We've caught all these Pokemon, so I don't need them. The one we yet to find is Slow Poke, but we have caught Slow Bro. Ugh. Golbat, that's new. Have we caught this? I don't think we have. Let's go for it. Pika Chump. Heath now, come on. That's no way to speak about the mascot. Poliwrath, I don't think Have I used Poliwrath? Maybe I have. I'd be up for trying Poliwrath on the team. All likes appreciates, everybody, and subscribes. Come and join the merry folk. It'll be a pleasure to have you. How are you doing, Luke? What is new with you? Let us Ultra Ball. I just turned the sound off because the ding-donging is annoying. Don't you play in over 25 years? Wow, let's go. It's very nostalgic. Great way to revisit your struggle back to older reference. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we're still going to have the dinging. Interesting. I mean, Gen 2 is my favourite, as you probably know. So, yeah, I don't mind going back to the older graphics. Your favourite is Gen 6, right? 503, that's the same height as Blastoise and Slowbro. Also similar heights in the Pokemon world. Golbat. Bat. Once it strikes, it will not stop draining energy from the victim, even if it gets too heavy to fly. That is quite a sprite, isn't it? Goodness me, Golbat sprite. That is a lot. Yeah, we'll call Golbat... Oh, still digging. Golbat we will call... I'm liking this food nickname theme. We'll go with... Popcorn. Have I already nicknamed a Pokemon Popcorn? I hope I haven't. Popcorn. I think we're going to run out of space in our box. I'm going to be very careful. And how's your day going, Heath? 6 and 3. Interesting. Yeah, well, the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire will be right up your street then. Here we go. Here we go. This is where we want to be. Oh, that's a shame, Ariel. I think I remember you saying, actually. Back in high school, what's a flower live? I thought it would be funny to you read that first. Alright. Well, I didn't do that. I'm sorry, Heath. Have you been playing FireRed LeafGreen, Lou? Different sprites in different games, and jump from DP to platinum. Yeah, true, Gil. And the difference between silver and gold, so good. Mechanics were, you really love the Let's Go music and aesthetic. Yeah, such a good art style, and the shiny hunting was so fun in that game. Popcorn, I'm glad you like it. Oh, that is you, age 9. That's fascinating. Well, thank you for sharing that, Heath. City is built over a natural aquifer. It has an amazing water that can be compensated about high as well. Okay, aquifer, great to see that word in chat. Legendary birds randomly in the sky gave Let's Go. That's true. Forgot about that. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we've blocked the current now. Having said that, though. There's another floor with water that we should explore. Hello, everybody. We're just about to encounter Articuno, so you're just in time. What happens if we drop down this hole? Oh. This is good. Need some different items here if we go up here. What is this? Oh, is this how we leave? This might be how we leave. Okay. Right. So now it really is Articuno time. Whether you know Gen 1 or you don't, revel in the nostalgia. Revel in the origins of Pokemon in the 30th anniversary. And Lou, your thoughts on Winds and Waves and Brout, Pombon, Gekwa. Which one are you choosing? I'm a Brout man. I won't leave, don't worry. Thank you for the warning. Sorry, Heath. Yellow Belt, cool. It will be epic, and put your guesses in the chat as to how many attempts you think Articuno will take. Because, from memory, it's going to take a good number. I'm going to say... How many balls? I'm going to say... 17. Let's go, Peachy. You played it for the first time last summer, and it was such a different experience than anything else you played in gyroscopic catching. Oh, true, yeah. Right, so hopefully we've blocked the current successfully now. And here comes ARTICUNO. I really enjoyed Let's Go. I'd like to play through it again, actually. Probably need to give Kanto a break after this quest, but soon. If you haven't told me Brat Pombon or Gekwe yet, everybody in the chat, then please do. I'd love to hear. Here we go. Oh, what's this? Random bird on a platform. We'd better save. Imagine if I didn't save. Okay, Percy, we're going to heal you. Super potion? Yep. But actually, I think we... Or maybe we just paralyze it with Thunderwave. Because Sleep It can keep waking up, obviously. I think we'll weaken it. Hope we don't knock it out with Thunderbolt. And then Sleep Powder, that's the plan. Alright, let's save. Nice. Corey's right, it's kind of scary. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jay. Gekwe fan on Pokemon Day. A few days ago, all on Pombon. Interesting, you're completely outside. It's interesting to hear it's changed. There they are, indeed. Just a matter of when. Okay. It is just a matter of when. Alright. That's a good representation of the crowd. Here we go, everybody. Our first legendary encounter of Generation 1 of this Catch-em-all quest. Playing through Pokémon Blue, the original Pokémon games, in the year of Pokemon's 30th anniversary. How many balls do you reckon it'll take? I reckon it'll take 17. Thank you very much for the luck, Gil. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, the memories, the nostalgia is about to come flooding back. See, he did a good impression. Oh yeah, what a sprite. So good to see it on the screen. First of all, I will try throwing a ball. Just an immediate ball, see if we catch first try, but also to see if I filled up my box. Okay, we haven't, good. You missed. I forgot that can happen. Ice Beam, that's my favourite move of all time. Gen 1 move, and the animation in Gen 3 and so on is so good. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ran from the ARTICUNO. Good thing I saved. Okay, we'll put you on charge as well. You missed the Pokemon. I forgot that could happen with legendaries in Gen 1. Absolutely brutal. Makes it even harder, right? Let's weaken it. First ball. Well, that didn't happen. Let's go spoiler free on the final forms. The stars this time Swiftly needs to do an icebreaker because they're all really good. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no, I still go spoiler free. 14. But Vino Cuno. Why Vino? Cool indeed, and that is the operative word, Hotbine. Okay, let's try that again. I can't believe the Ice Beam one-shots us, but there we go. Powerful Pokemon. Maybe Pikachu isn't the lead. I should lead Blastoise, maybe. I should do that. Do we get outspared? I bet we do as well. I hope we don't KO. Oh, we definitely don't KO. Peck is great. I actually don't want to paralyze here because we want to put you to sleep. So yeah, I think Blastoise is the lead. So we resist the ice. The crit. That is a good level of HP as well. And another Peck. That is beautiful. Okay. Hopefully you don't Ice Beam here so we can put you to sleep. We do have Hypnosis with Gengar as well, though. Oh dear. I don't get the run reference with Vino Cuno, Heath. Okay. Into Gengar. Use an Expert as if we we're just going to say, nah, actually, you're fine. We won't catch the legendary bird. Hopefully, Hypnosis will connect. We outspeed. Even Peck is doing sizable damage. Come on now. Nice. Okay, time to start throwing Ultra Balls. Shame there's no False Swipe in Gen 1. We could even go for a Lick here, but let's try an Ultra Ball. Yep. Strap in, everyone. Could be here for a while. We'll persevere. Sorry, Ariel. So maybe only when it's at full health do you start missing the Pokemon. Still asleep, though. Exactly, by Sweet Jazz. That's a good point. I hadn't even thought about that. Even more ideal nickname for Jazz than I realised for Gengar. Oh, Venonat, I see. Heath, you're a step ahead of me. Good reference. Yes, I ran away from a shiny Venonat after 50,000 encounters. There's a video on my channel. We don't want to talk about it. Heartbroken. I'm looking forward to reclaiming that Venonat at some point. Actually, a hidden Venonat behind me. Oh, can you see those antennae poking up? Okay, we get the immediate Hypnosis Connect, the immediate Wake Up. Hate to see that. The immediate miss. Ice Beam, yeah, that'll be that. Or any further. Okay, well, now we can't put it to sleep either. Or, we can Thunder Wave. So let's try that. We got speed, which is good. Fair enough. You sleep like Articuno. Thank you so much, Aaron. I hope your job is going well. See you tomorrow, hopefully. I plan to stream this again tomorrow, 6:30 UK time, or maybe 6:45, 7-ish. See you there. Ariel, you have a merry rest of your day. Good luck with your job tomorrow, and thank you for all your support as always. Thank you for moderating so expertly. Ran away. Exactly that, Heath. Here we go. Sure, you missed the Pokemon. What an annoying message. What are you supposed to do with that? Amazing how the Pokemon games have changed. What? Is it just a random chance to miss the Pokemon? It wasn't happening when it was sleeping. So I wonder if that's something to do with it. Alright, Birthday. You can tank some hits. Tank being the operative word with those water blasters on your back. This is so frustrating. What am I supposed to do about this, missing the Pokemon? Ball connects, it stays in guaranteed. Okay. It's still such a weird thing. Will we get frozen? That's... What? I was gonna say that must have been a crit. I'll spare you the dinging. Oh! You were right! Gil, we did it! Mute the Pokedex for Articuno. It's a shame we have to do this on mute, but the dinging... Maybe I'll just have it quieter. So, how many balls was that? It wasn't 17. It was about, 7, maybe? Why was... Gil, can you explain this message to me, this Miss the Pokemon message? Because I'm so confused. We got it, though. Freeze. 5'7". So it's an inch higher, taller. No, 4 inches taller than Blastoise. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear doom people who are lost in icy mountains. I will give a nickname to Articuno, and let's have a theme for Articuno's Aptos and Moltres. You were here, Luke, indeed. Thank you very much, Gil. Thank you, Sanfran. Thank you, Hotbite. I know you're an Articuno fan, Sanfran. Exactly that. Articuno. Maybe. Articuno. Splentastic. Love that, Jay. Articuno. And what's the nickname thing will we go for Zapdos and Moltres as well? Thank you, Crabsy. Gene, good to see you. Favourite bird? Yes, that's my favourite legendary of all time. Behave normal. That's interesting, Gil. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Oh, I could do Juan. It is a great sprite, Jay. We'll go with... We've got blue, yellow, and red as well. Oh, which is the same as the Pokemon game, so maybe we'll do something with that. Hot Bine. Could do. Cold One. Yeah, true. Thank you, Brian. Cold One's not bad. But then what would you do with Zapdos? What's a bird thing we can go with? Or avian. Something to do with the air. So, like, okay, yeah, we can go with the stormy air, we can go with hot air, so that could be some heat wave desert thing. So for Articuno, it can be, we've already got Snap, the Shelder, so we can't do Cold Snap. It is freezer, yeah, I remember that, Gil. Gen Juan, that's funny, that's fun. Frosty, Beedrill, yeah, could do. Like an icy chill, icy wind. What about cold front? Sub-zero, that's cool. Yeah, we could do a temperature, couldn't we? Oh, I tell you what, we should have done Snap, Crackle, and Pop for the legendary birds. Cold Snap, Crackle for Zapdos, and then Pop for Moltres, I guess, like, I don't know. Like a volcano. Tundra's cool, yeah. Tundra. I think we're going to rename Shelder and name this Snap. Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Rice Krispies are a UK breakfast cereal, and that was like the slogan, because in the milk, the Rice Krispies sort of make that noise. Craig is cool. I do like Sub-Zero, for sure. So we're going to go with Snap. And we're going to have to rename our Shelder a different naming convention. Great. I love how it was just in the overworld even after we called it for a split second there. Let's save. Thanks, Oban. It's a very UK reference. Thomas Beadrill and ice cream. Sure. What if we use item finder here? I wonder if there's anything here. Item finder, no. It would be cool if there was something hidden on the Articuno Island. Oh, do you have Rice Krispies in the US? Interesting. Thanks, San Fran. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, we don't have much health left, so let's definitely get out of here. Maybe we should revive, actually. Three revives, perfect. Have to buy some more. Rice Krispie bar. Oh, nice. I used to have those. Thank you for being here, everybody. We just called Articuno. No biggie. We'll probably immediately run into a Poké Center and make all of this a waste, but hopefully not. Yeah, still super potions, yes. Jazz and Persevere. Crack was your favourite of the elves because you were blonde. Oh, I can't remember what each one was called, actually. It's a good point. Cocoa Pop's monkey for music. Cocoa. Snap, Crackle, Pop. Yeah, it's interesting. What we call Mewtwo. Who are we going to lead now? Go with Jazz. Or just milk for Mewtwo. Because you add the milk and it goes Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Milk is quite a fun name for a Mewtwo. But Coco, I do like that too. Right. Let's get out of here. How do we? I think we go back to that ladder that I saw before. Yeah. I don't know. Stays for sure as mouse around. Okay. Interesting, Jay. I just never know. Bane of your dark. Okay. Actually, yeah, a friend of mine's mum makes this amazing Rice Krispie cake. It's this fudgy, caramelly, just incredible. Oh, incredible. Just so Moorish. Very sweet. Button Bear. What's that, Heath? Okay, this is where I want to be. Can you actually access that surf spot just north of the boulders there? It'd be cool if you could. There'd be playground rumours, wouldn't there, when you're younger, saying, oh, if you surf on that bit north of the boulders, then you get Mew 3 or whatever, but you can't access it. I'm actually not sure if you can. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the exit. Yeah, here we go. Nice, Seafoam Islands completed it, mate. Seafoam Islands, good. And now we can switch train. Feels good to be out. But I did enjoy the Viridian Forest theme in there. That dungeon was good. Seafoam Islands is really good. It's just the right length, I think. Doesn't feel too overwhelming, but it's enough of a challenge. Yeah, I like it. Because that's the danger with dungeons like that. It feels like you're trapped and you just want to leave and continue with the game. Fair enough, Heath. Serial invented here by John Harvey Kellogg. Yes! I didn't know Serial was invented in the US though. Not sure should have been in the Pokemon Mansion. Yeah, maybe, Heath. Victory Road is a bit of a, I don't know. Seems like a missed opportunity. It's cool that it's elsewhere in FireRed LeafGreen. That's a bit of the Hydro Pump noise, isn't it, on Blick? That's really interesting. Dabba dabba dabba. Swimming junior trainer. Seafoam used to be one island. And that's interesting. I'd like to unpack that further. Moltres was the first legendary ever caught. Very cool. Wonder where else it would be. I guess Pokemon Mansion. It's a shame though, it's quite close to Articuno then. But there isn't really a fiery place in Kanto. I haven't done a volcano or anything. Check out my buff physique. I love a factoid, Jay. I love to hear it. Yeah, true, there might not be a box legend. I was wondering that, Heath. I'd be really intrigued. I think they will. I think it's just worked too well for them in the past, doing a box legend. I don't know, they'll buck the trend now. It's cool to think about, though. Thanks, AD. Appreciate you hopping into the chat, JD. AD. Should have been buffing up my Pokemon, not me. Exactly that. I think there are some hidden items here. Rode my bird Pokemon here. Why did you ride it and then get stranded in the middle of the ocean, my friend? Yeah, exactly that too. Flamethrower time. That's true. I like the way Pharaoh's cry was sped up though. Interesting. Good experience for candles, especially after all this water. Finally get some level on candles. Ooh, the burn, nice. It's going down now. Birds can't fly me back. Yes, they can, because you can use an HM move even if your Pokemon's fainted. Imagine we just were personally responsible for stranding this guy. I thought there were items hidden around him. My boyfriend gave me big pearls, and that became an item in the latest Pokemon games. Fascinating. Didn't work for them ever since the Switch. What do you mean by that, Gil? Didn't want power creep too much. Yeah, I think there will be power creep. It's Generation 10. I think they're going to push the boat out, but I know what you mean. Oh, Bug Legendary. Yeah, I'm so excited to see Dive as well. I mean, it's Winds and Waves, so surely the Winds one will be part flying. And the Waves one will be part water. Then again, they've already done Kyogre, so I wonder what they'll do for that. Haven't thought about that. Yes, he's gonna take that training seriously. Martial artist. 3 years too short to make full Switch game. Yeah, probably Gil. I don't know. I don't really know anything about coding and making games. I don't know if you could be asleep and paralysed. I mean, by traditional logic, you could be. But, yeah, in Pokemon, because you can only have one status condition at once. Yeah, we can't Nightshade. I guess we'll Hypnosis and Dream Eater. We haven't Dream Eater yet, so I'm excited for that. Also, because Cloyster has terrible special defense. Come on now. He's missing clamps, so we'll take that. Steel Evolution. I wonder if we finally will. What a cool animation. Or rather cool noise that it made. Let's do that again. Excellent. We're missing the top line of this music. Gem 1. All of the glitches. And we're back. Classic Gem 1. I might just save off them while playing these games. There are no lifeguards. No lifeguards in these waters. Crazy. Oh, I know, Gil. I think that's the least of Gen 1's concerns, to be honest. There is a good chance, yeah. And it's also something that Pokemon fans want time and time again, so they might finally do it. Nice. Oh, 8 years development time, Animal Crossing, New Horizons has 7 years, recent other games are around 5 years now, very polished games. Yeah, true. Wow, it takes a long time, doesn't it? Thank you for that reference, that's interesting to hear. Agreed, Jay. They listened to the fans, clearly, because that's the main thing people said. Scarlet and Violet needed more time on them. Yeah, maybe you're right, Jay. Pokemon have taken over an abandoned mansion on Cinnabar. Amazing. Good stuff. Pokemon have taken over an abandoned mansion on Cinnabar. Tempting. Fine, we'll battle you as well. Cinnabar in the west has allowed for Pokemon. What do you mean in the west? We're about to hit Cinnabar. It's literally right next to you. Yes, we can finally revive our Omanyte. We already have Kabuto in the decks. Newest other games are masterclass. Yeah, I think so. I haven't played that much Zelda, but they seem it. Cinnabar is a volcanic island. Yeah, there really should have been Moltres on Cinnabar, shouldn't there? Somewhere. Your Scarlet and Violet shows us all ideas, but it's very unfinished. Finished. Yeah. No, Scarlet and Violet were amazing gameplay-wise, but yeah, they just needed more time. Here we go. That was nuts. Just like with Saffron City, where you have the route music just before this, there's literally 2 steps, 2 tiles where there's route music. You get off your Pokemon to the route music. I didn't mean to do that. You get off your Pokemon to the route music, and then Cinnabar starts. Listen to that again. Would have been so easy to just have Cinnabar the whole time. Fascinating. Well, as soon as we use the Pokemon Center, we can fly back here. Excellent. We need to stock up on some supplies as well. Great. I love how in Generation 1 you... it's actually important that you stock up on supplies. It's important that you get your potions and you're diligent about apportioning your health and so on. Makes it more of a challenge and just more realistic, I guess. It's an added layer. I think we probably need to change a box because we've caught so many Pokemon back in Seafoam. Yeah, look at that. I think we filled it. Articuno was the last catch. We were so lucky. Seafoam was very productive for us. Right, into box 6 then. Excellent. And then we'll stock on supplies soon. Alrighty. Very good. So, we resume from Cinnabar next time. We do Pokemon Mansion, we do Blaine. Maybe we make it all the way back to Pallet Town. Very good. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. What a productive stream it's been. I can't wait to continue on this quest. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed, you know what's coming. Please do like the stream. Please do subscribe. It really does go such a long way. So much further than it might seem. Just a couple of simple clicks mean the world. And you can become a channel member for bonus videos as well as plenty more perks. You can click on join to see what those perks are before you actually join. And you become a patron. That's linked below too, where you can buy products individually. Check out the latest episode of my podcast, Chazingdra Chats, featuring Candy Eevee that dropped today. First time I've had an animated Pokemon content creator on the show. Looking forward to you watching that. Candy Eevee, fellow UK Pokemon content creator, and so many fantastic insights. I've been doing this for years, both on YouTube, and so I'm looking forward to you experiencing her wisdom. And there's more than 90 episodes where that one came from, so there's bound to be an episode for everyone. There's been awesome plays with Glick MJTV. Check out the back catalogue, you won't be disappointed. My plan is to stream again tomorrow, 6:30, around 6:30 or 7 UK time, that sort of ballpark. I'm sorry I was late today, again, just really busy launching season 2. 2 of the podcast, but we're there now, so hopefully I'll be earlier tomorrow to stream, and then we can do Pokemon Mansion, we can do Blaine, maybe make it back to Pallet Town. Yeah, really good progress. This quest is starting to come to an end in Generation 1. We still have to catch them all. Still have to get that Wily Kangaskhan. But we're taking steps towards the end there. And there's plenty more content on the channel too. I'm a host and commentator for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series. You can check out the content I make about going behind the scenes, getting the perspective of the commentators on the events, and plenty more besides Pokemon one-liners. I love a bad Pokemon joke. Check out all those shorts. The reel I made of my Pokemon one-liners in Birmingham a couple of months ago at the Birmingham Regional Championships has got 50,000 views now on Instagram, which is very exciting indeed. So thank you so much everybody for your support. My Discord is linked below. It'll be a pleasure to see you on that. My email is linked below too, so please do get in touch. Chazingdra across all socials, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and of course right here on YouTube. Anything else to say? I don't think so. Just thank you so much for joining me in this nostalgic deep dive back into Generation 1. We've got Articuno in the books. I'm looking forward to playing through all of the generations, catching all of the feasible Pokemon that I possibly can as I go. So let me just catch up on these messages now. Thank you so much, AD. Your mum is a huge fan of Zelda, kind of backseated. Yeah, I'd like to know more about Zelda, to be honest with you. Not by Zelda Smash reviews. Yeah, exactly that. Pokopia as well has so many fantastic reviews. Enjoy Pokopia if you're playing it tonight or tomorrow, everybody. I'm intrigued to see how that goes. Thank you, Hotbine. I'll see you very soon. Hope to see you tomorrow, 6:30 or 7 UK time for tomorrow's stream. Thank you so much, Sensor. It's always very fun having you in the chat as well. Gil, you have a lovely day as well. Krabsy, thank you. Thank you, Brian. I hope to see you again very soon. Hope you enjoyed the Articuno stream. And thank you for sharing your memories of Alaska. Gene, see you soon. Luke, thank you so much. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Jay, looking forward to next time. Thank you very much to you, JMK25 versus JD89. That was so. Everybody, once more, please do like the stream if you enjoyed. Please do subscribe if you're new here. It'd be a pleasure to have you around. You make sure now you have a very merry rest of your day, and I'll see you 6:30/7 UK time tomorrow. Take care.